Requirements for loading, unloading, and storage areas for materials and waste. The loading, unloading, and storage areas for materials and waste on construction sites must be organized and managed in such a way as to guarantee the safety of workers, the protection of the environment, and the efficiency of operations. The following are the requirements to be followed: planning and delimitation, identification of areas. Define and mark the areas dedicated to loading, unloading, and storage of materials and waste within the construction site. Ensure that they are easily accessible, but do not interfere with other activities. Delimitation of areas. Use physical barriers, warning tape, and signs to clearly delimit the areas. Mark the area with visible signs indicating loading, unloading area, material storage, waste collection area, support surface. Ensure that the ground is stable, flat, and resistant to the load of materials and means of transport. Safety measures during loading and unloading operations. Traffic organization. Provide separate routes for pedestrians and vehicles. Regulate traffic with signs, traffic lights, or designated personnel. Handling activities. Allow operations only in the presence of qualified and trained personnel. Make sure that workers wear mandatory PPE, such as protective helmet, resistant gloves, safety shoes, high-visibility jackets. Vehicle inspection. Make sure vehicles are in good condition, equipped with functioning acoustic and visual warning devices. Block the wheels of vehicles during loading-unloading operations to prevent accidental movement. Handling materials. Use suitable handling equipment, such as forklifts, cranes, or wheelbarrows. Avoid manually lifting heavy loads beyond the limit set by law. Material storage. Order and organization. Store materials in an orderly manner, on stable surfaces, and away from transit areas. Avoid excessive or unstable accumulations. Use suitable shelving or supports for large materials. Hazardous materials. Hazardous materials must be stored in separate and specifically marked areas. Ensure that they are kept in suitable containers, with hermetic closures if necessary. Limited access. Limit access to the material storage to authorized workers only. Protection of materials. Cover materials exposed to atmospheric agents with waterproof sheets or place them in covered areas. Waste storage. Waste classification. Sort waste by type, hazardous, inert, non-hazardous, and manage it in accordance with current regulations. Use dedicated and clearly identified containers or bins. Positioning of bins. Place waste containers in easily accessible areas, away from work or transit areas. Avoid overloading bins to ensure safety during transportation. Regular disposal. Remove waste from the construction site according to an established disposal plan, respecting environmental regulations. Keep documentation relating to the correct disposal of waste. Environmental prevention. Avoid the spillage of dusty or liquid materials that may contaminate soil or water. Provide barriers or containment tanks for liquid waste. Operating procedures. Load control. Verify that materials and waste are properly secured before transportation. During loading-unloading operations, avoid the presence of people under suspended loads. Supervision of operations. Appoint a person to monitor and coordinate loading, unloading, and storage activities. Access and transit. Prevent access to storage and loading-unloading areas to workers not involved in the operations. Maintenance and control. Regular inspections. Periodically check the conditions of loading, unloading, and storage areas to ensure they are clean, tidy, and safe. Immediately remove any obstacles, debris, or abandoned materials. Activity log. Keep a log of loading-unloading operations and waste management, noting any anomalies or corrective actions. Maintenance of vehicles. Ensure periodic maintenance of forklifts, cranes, and other tools used for handling. Training and awareness. Mandatory training. Workers must be trained on load handling techniques, Risks associated with loading and unloading operations. Waste management procedures. Awareness raising on order and safety. Promote the importance of maintaining an orderly and safe construction site through periodic briefings. Compliance with these requirements ensures worker safety and the efficiency of operations in the loading, unloading, and storage areas for materials and waste. The active collaboration of all staff is essential to prevent accidents and ensure a safe and well-organized work environment. Safety is not a document, it is a commitment. Watch this video, watch it again, become aware, learn and share. Your life and that of your colleagues are your goal.